Welcome back. Server sent events. Server sent events, which short for SSE, is a standard technology that allows a server to push updates to clients over a single long-lived HTTP connections. Unlike WebSockets, which provide the full duplex communication, both clients and server can send messages to each other. SSE is a unidirectional communication channel where only the server can send messages to the client, and SSE is ideal for applications where the client needs to receive continuous updates from the server, such as live newsfeed, stock tickers, and real-time monitoring dashboards. Let's talk about first, why do we need the server sent events? And let's just make this white and make it quite bigger. Great. So the first thing, which will be the simplicity. So SSE is straightforward to implement and uses standard HTTP, making it easy to integrate into existing web applications without requiring special libraries or protocols. Number two, automatic reconnection. So if the connection is lost, SSE automatically attempts to reconnect, ensuring that the client continues to receive updates without manual intervention. Number two, we have make it white. Why it's black? Okay. Number three, we have built-in event handling. So SSE supports custom types, allowing the server to send different types of event that the client can handle in various ways. Number four, low overhead. So since SSE uses a single HTTP connection, it has lower overhead compared to techniques like polling, which require repeated HTTP requests. And number five, browser support. So most of modern browsers support SSE out of the box with a simple JavaScript API like event source, making it accessible for many web applications. So, okay, right now we need to talk about how the server send actually works. So we have right now a client. So this client will initiate connections. So the client creates an event source object in JavaScript, which opens an HTTP connection to the server to start receiving events. So the client, let me remove this and try here. So the client will try to initiate a connection with event source object in JavaScript with the server. Okay, and the server will send events. So the server sends events to the client over a HTTP connection in a specific format. These events can include data, even event types and IDs. So the server will send back. And the client receives and handle events. The client here, by itself, the clients listen for incoming events and process them as they arrive, because the server will send everything happens with it to the client. So the client will try to process all of that. So events are delivered in real time as they are sent by the server. And after that, we have reconnection handling. Like if this connection lost due to like a network issue, the client automatically tries to reconnect again with the server. So there are some advantages and disadvantages of this one. So the advantages will be, the first thing will be mainly in easy implementation. It's really easy to implement. It is built in on top of HTTP, making it easy to implement with minimal setup. And the client-side API use event source, and it's pretty simple. It's really simple. Number two of the advantages are the automatic automatic, let me trying to, automatic reconnection. Automatic reconnection. So SSE handles reconnection logic automatically, ensures that clients continue to receive updates even after temporary network failures. Number three, in the advantages, which will be the efficient, for unidirectional data. And for this one, SSE is efficient for use cases where only the server needs to send data to the client. And number four of the advantages will be the lightweight. It's basically the SSE has lightweight. SSE has a lower overhead compared to WebSocket, especially in scenarios where bidirectional communication is not necessary. Five, support. Support for event IDs. If you like me typing like this, other than just trying to put all put them by keyboard, just feel free to give me a comment on that. So for events IDs. So event IDs allow clients to ensure to resume receiving events from where they left off, even after a disconnection. It's important to that. Let's talk currently about the disadvantages. Okay. The disadvantages of the server sent events. The first thing, which is the unidirectional, the unidirectional, directional. The unidirectional behavior that it has. So SSE is unidirectional, meaning that the client cannot send messages back to the server over the same connection. This can be a limitation in interactive applications. In the interactive applications. Number two, we have limited browser support. So while, as I said before, while modern browsers support SSE, older versions of Internet Explorer, for example, do not. And however, polyfills for alternative methods can address this one. Number three, I would say, will be the connection limit. In this one, since SSE uses HTTP connections, the number of open connections may be limited by the browser or server, particularly in environments with many concurrent users. And lastly, we have a proxy issue. So long-lived HTTP connections might be terminated by firewalls or proxies, although this is less common than with WebSockets, but this can happen also with SSE. So for now, we need to talk about when we will use the server send events. We will use them first in live feeds. Like, for example, like a Facebook live feed or Facebook timeline or Twitter timeline. It's like ideal for live news updates, stock trackers, social media feeds, or sports scores. We'll use them on notification. A notification system. It's useful for sending real-time notifications to users without requiring constant polling. We use them in monitoring dashboards. monitoring. It's good for update real-time metrics and status interactions on dashboards. It's also we can use them for simple real-time data. It's suitable for applications that needs to receive continuous data streams without the complexity of duplex communication. So, in conclusion, a server send events SSE provide a simple and efficient way to push real-time updates from a server to a client over a standard HTTP connection. SSE is particularly suited for applications that requires continuous unidirectional data streams, such as live feeds, notifications, and monitoring dashboards. While SSE is not as versatile as WebSockets, its simplicity and automatic reconnection features make it powerful tool for many real-time web applications. So that's it for this video, and see you in the future.